Hi and welcome to another episode on the Rams Family Channel. With about 200 pound of ground meat, ground moose meat, I have to find something to do with it. Usually we'll use it in shepherd's pie or macaroni, spaghetti sauce, or anything like that, nachos, whatever. Good moose burger is hard to beat. Also, one of the things I like to do is jerky. And for the first time, I usually don't have this brand, but this is all that was available to me, the Hi Mountain seasoning, jerky cure and seasoning. So we're gonna go ahead and do a big batch, and I'm gonna bring you along. So this is something that takes uh, about 2 days worth of filming, because I have to do what I have to do here, what I'm gonna show you, and then I have to leave it like that for about 24 hours until I can do the second part. So what I have here is about 6 pounds of ground moose meat, and in the package there is the jerky cure and the seasoning. The seasoning I have right now is from the original one. I also purchased Mandarin teriyaki, which is going to be for another batch later on, and it comes with the full recipe here, depending if you want to use ground meat or if you want to use steaks or whatever. So for about 6 pounds of meat, it's about not that one, it's about 5 tablespoons worth of jerky cure. So here I have my tablespoon, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I still have some left over for another batch if I need it. I'll put it in there, put it away. So it was 4 tablespoons of jerky cure. Now I have to put 5 tablespoons of the seasoning, which is this here. It's 1. That's 2. That's 3. 4. And 5. So I probably have enough left for maybe another 2-3 pounds of meat. Now the next step is to mix it all up. You gotta make sure your hands are clean. I just washed my hands, and I'm gonna go in there, use my hands to mix it all up. So now I'm done mixing everything together. I'm gonna put it in a bag just to make sure it stays in the fridge and doesn't make any messes. And in 24 hours, I'm gonna take it out and use my jerky gun and put it on the dehydrator bag behind me. I am just trying to finish my onions dehydration. I added one little pepper about that big that I had. The pepper's fine. The onions been there for like 3 hours on Friday, and for like 14 hours yesterday, and for another 2 hours this morning, and it's still not dehydrated properly. When I squeeze it between my fingers, it's still like somewhat jelly, so I can't do powder with it. But I have about that much of pepper and onions that I can actually put in the grinder. Hopefully it's gonna make some nice powder. And then I'm gonna use one of those vials that I've got from my jerky cure. Then I will take the jerky that I have ready in there, the grind meat, and I will go get my jerky gun and put some on some of the trays that I have. I have a couple more trays that I have to find in the drawer there, and I'm gonna start some jerky. So there you go. Some onion spices or powder, whatever you want to call it. Then I'm gonna put that on some of my moose steaks, and it should be delicious. So that's a little bit of pepper, green pepper, or I don't know what kind of pepper it was actually, and red onions. I'm gonna use this one because I like to have the round strips. So I'm gonna fill this up with the meat, and then I'm gonna spread it out on my trays. So the meat's been sitting in the fridge for roughly 22 hours, I think. So 22, I'm guessing it's fine. It's probably all cured. I'm gonna dehydrate it anyway. Alright, so it's pretty much empty. I'm gonna put some more in there and keep going until I'm done with all my trays. So I got my 4 trays full, and I still have about half my hamburger here ready. I'm gonna put those trays on a dehydrator even though I have some onions on there. It has to dehydrate for anywhere between 6 and 8 hours. Usually in the middle I reverse the trays, I switch them up. I'm guessing by the size of the strips, I'm gonna have to put them up for at least 8 hours. So it's 10 a.m. I'll switch them up around 2 p.m. Since I still have my onions in there, the temperature is a little bit too low for meat. I'm gonna put it up right at the end at 160 Fahrenheit. And if I burn my onions, well, so be it. They've been there for almost 24 hours now and they're still not dehydrated, so. So it's been 8 hours. I'm gonna make a couple of bags. These ones won't even be in the fridge long enough for me to take time to vacuum seal them. They're gonna leave right away. All right, so Claudie's gonna try one. It is chewy.
But it's really good. Yeah.
It is? Right on. Alright, so thanks for watching. Don't hesitate to share, like, subscribe if it's not already done. And we will see you next time. Bye.